today, I also have our senior sales manager. Good afternoon to every one of you. Um, I will be introducing Nelly. She's the senior sales channel manager, and we also have the sales director, which is Karen. Go ahead, Nelly.
Yeah. Mabuhay, everyone. Good afternoon, business partner. I'm so honored and excited to be here with all of you in this grand VST ECS Tech Summit. So I think Mark has introduced me. I'm Nelly Yang. I'm the Oracle Senior Channel Manager for ASEAN. So I cover multiple countries in this region, including Philippines. And I feel so excited because today, not just me, but from Karen and Mark, you will learn a lot about Oracle can offer for you today. So Mark Santos himself has been very instrumental, part of Oracle, a strong cloud evangelist, and has been helping you, our partner, to be successful in cloud. So today, we will share about the latest technology and what is Oracle cloud strategy. And this is really your chance to be our cloud partner. This is a call for our existing partner and you, a new partner, to engage with us. Maybe you might be asking why. One of the main reasons because Oracle is the only cloud vendor that provides the complete stack from infrastructure as a services, platform as a services, and software as a services. And not only that, we provide hardware, storage, ERP, you name it. So it's basically a one-stop services for you and your customer. So becoming our partner will increase your portfolio of product and services offering, and mainly the dollar, the revenue. So reach out to me in LinkedIn. You can search by my name, email, or WhatsApp me, which I will share in the chat box later. So without further ado, I will present you Miss Karen Ko. Over to you, Karen.
Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Nelly. So good afternoon. That's a nice clap there. Okay, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, VST, and good afternoon, VST partners. I'm here today to share an update on Oracle Cloud Strategy. If you aren't up to speed yet on what we've been working on recently, you'll be surprised to hear how much is going on in Oracle and how much we've changed, right? So starting off with, wait a minute. Yeah, next slide, Mark. Yeah, so if you think about all of the really important things that must happen to keep economies running, especially during our COVID times, right? Discovering new pharmaceuticals, improving diagnosis and resolution of illnesses, supporting citizens through crisis. During those COVID times, we were there. And even before COVID and now, everything is still running, ensuring electric grid reliability, detecting money laundering and reducing business risks, protecting critical communication network, reworking restaurants' operation to adapt to their change, and of course, simulating crash performance for new cars. Many of these new things for which you must always trust that they perform reliably and stay secure, are running in Oracle technologies. In many cases for decades, right? We've been helping our customers solve hard problems like these for more than 44 years. Right? And that is why more than 400,000 customers trust Oracle to help run their business. Yeah, next slide, Mark. We value our customers' trust and we want to continue to earn your trust every day. Our history is more important now than it has ever been, since technology has become so important to business operations, right? Having the right technology foundation under your business makes a difference in being able to adapt and change fast and being resilient when the world changes. Our customers look to us to help them prepare for what's ahead. Yeah. And here are just a few examples of our customers. Next slide, Mark. Starting with what we are using right now, right? Last March, Zoom had to scale their web conferencing services, right? To meet a massive increase in demand from remote employees, teachers, and students, and families trying to stay connected during the COVID-19 pandemic. The company decided to partner with Oracle to expand and went from deployment to live production with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure in just 9 hours. As a result, they were able to support growth from 10 million daily participants in December of 2019 to 300 million in April 2020. Second one is MasterCard. They process transaction in more than 210 countries. So they're in a unique position to understand the challenges that government, nonprofits, and finance services firms have delivering economic assistance to people in need, right? They have a team, they have teamed up with us, Oracle, to create a solution that automates their entire process from determining program eligibility to quickly and accurately distribute funds. For the organizations funding these are important programs. The solutions improve inefficiencies to reduce costs and improves fraud prevention. And I want to highlight also Vodafone, because Vodafone is preparing to scale their operations to support growth they expect to be in the millions of connected devices. So they are using our Oracle technologies, IoT solutions, and our Oracle cloud infrastructure to adapt their CRM, billing, and order management system to handle this huge growth. So that was just some examples. And companies like these, next slide, turn to Oracle because we've invested in them. We've rebuilt our entire business for the cloud. We've made significant changes to our own business to become cloud first and to make our customers successful as they move to the cloud and beyond. When Oracle acquires a new product, we always rebuild it to make it work with our existing suites, and so our customer get the benefits of the full integration. We've built a brand new cloud infrastructure platform with more than 70 cloud services. So it provides a unique value running new cloud native applications and our customers' most important enterprise application. As the only vendor with both a complete suite of integrated cloud applications and a next generation cloud infrastructure platform, like what Nelly said, we are in a unique position to deeply understand the challenges that enterprise like you face, right, in moving to the cloud. So we've gone to extra length to align our interests with yours. We succeed when you succeed. As part of this, we're the only cloud provider to offer financially backed end-to-end SLAs, aligning our incentive to your success. And that's actually part of our contracts. We know that you are going through your own business transformation. So aside from the technology and business investments we've made, we've also created a wide range of programs designed to help you migrate to the cloud. These programs support your needs during migration and afterwards as people move into new roles and your needs evolve. In addition, these programs allow you to get more return on the previous investments you've made in Oracle technology, right? First off is CloudLift. CloudLift provides free assistance and guidance from expert cloud specialists for migrating your workload to Oracle Cloud Infrastructure quickly. Secondly, we also have a Bring Your Own License program. It lets you bring your Oracle licenses to any cloud platform, helping remove the friction of moving your applications to the cloud. And coming soon, our very own guided journey to automate customer onboarding will soon be available. First with the cloud applications and second in the infrastructure. They're accessible via portal to help you manage your account. They also provide recommendations on how you can save money, increase your security, and realize more value. That is the new Oracle strategy. And before I pass it on to Mark, I really want to, one moment. Yep. Yes. And I really want to let you guys know that I have been with Oracle for 10 years now, but I have never been more excited to be in Oracle during these exciting times. And now I want you to really give your utmost attention to our main speaker, Mark Santos, our technical cloud engineer, who recently got his deserving promotion as well. So congratulations, Mark, and over to you.
Okay. Karen. So let's continue. So today we're going to discuss on how can OCI help skyrocket your business. No, we will have the greatest, the amazing and exciting products that we have full swing. No, so just sit back and relax. We will be sending this PowerPoint presentation to you. So no need to screenshot of everything. So let's start. So today we'll be focused on this agenda. Number one, we're going to discuss the foundation and overview of our OCI. When we say OCI, that is Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. So get familiar with that acronym already. All right. So next, we're going to discuss deep dive security that we have in OCI, the amazing cloud complete services that we have, not only OCI, we have a lot of databases, application development. We have that as well, right? And then these are the happy customers that we have in the Philippines who's been using OCI for almost 3 years now. And then we will have the cloud compete and the depreciator that we have towards our other cloud competitors. And we also have the helpful and training links for you to move on in the next steps. And then Nelly will have the Q&A. We only have three question and answer for you, but we have raffle. So listen attentively so that you can win the question and answer portion. Okay, let's start. Right. So what Karen had mentioned that, Oracle is the most comprehensive cloud platform in the world. We don't only sell infrastructure to you, right? We have a full swing of technology and software as a service as well. So we have the infrastructure as well here. We have the platform and the software as a service from ERP, from the financial up to the industry solutions and application. Not only that, no, custom application, ISV applications are really moving towards OCI. No, so as you can see it here, we're not the only cloud provider, unlike others who's providing you only infrastructure, right? Other providers only offer you pure SaaS. In Oracle, well, we offer you the three complete technology, which is infrastructure, application, and software as a service. Most of the customer are asking us, Mark, can we run our own operating system, our own open source applications, our own open source databases? The answer is yes. All right, sir and ma'am. We are already certifying 500 open source applications to the cloud. So the answer is you can bring your own PHP, Ruby, right? And then MySQL Community Edition. You can bring those technology in our cloud. So we're not stopping our customers to really bring this technology on our cloud. So let's discuss more about our architecture. This is very important, right? So before we go deep dive on our technical discussion, we need to ensure that our Oracle Cloud infrastructure is designed for the maximum availability architecture. The typical design of the data center is only two, while Oracle have three, right? It's a pyramid replication to ensure that our services are very highly available and highly reliable, right? So, and then on top of that, we will have the different services which I'll discuss next. So we will start with compute, no? Name it. We have all of the compute services that you would require in a different industry or application, like your web servers, your Hadoop, your high performance compute, the 3D rendering for those like automotive or like a motorbike, clients that we have in Japan, healthcare, where the DNA sequencing as well, trading for the CFD, and crash simulations for automotive as well. And then if you have DevOps, no, I really like DevOps, and you can have your DevOps infrastructure running on our bare metal. So this is our complete portfolio on our OCI. We have the virtual machines, the flexible virtual machines. You can spin up one OCPU up to 24 OCPU if you want. Very flexible and scalable. Not only the OCPU, but also the RAM, right? So when you're in need of bare metal compute, we have that, from the standard bare metal to the dense IO bare metal, and for the GPU bare metal, we have that for you. So different requirements, we have specific compute shapes for you, right? And then we go for the network, right? It's important that how can the customer connect with our Oracle Cloud infrastructure, right? So number one, we always configure with you the IPsec VPN. It's a two-tunnel where the customers can securely connect to OCI seamlessly, no? And then after that, we also have a dedicated MPLS line where we can connect, for example, with your PLDT, Globe, Eastern Telecom, Converge. There are a lot of telco that are already connecting with our Fast Connect. And then, of course, the load balancers, right? To load balance the traffic between your web servers, a service gateway that you really don't need, no, to really connect on the public internet, where you can connect with our infrastructure and platforms and storages as well without transversing to the public internet. Of course, the DNS, we have DNS management that can create host A records, alias records, CNAME records, name it. So we have that for you. The storages from local, right? We have the local NVMe. When we say NVMe, these are the non-volatile media express. These are the latest and greatest storage already, right? It's very fast, right? So the typical, we have the HDD, SDD, right? Not other cloud, right? All of our block storage are running on NVMe, right? So providing you high performance storage, right? We have the file storage, right? If you're in need of shared storage, we have that for you. Object storage like your S3 buckets, unlimited storage, petabytes, terabytes, name it, right? High performance compute file systems for our cluster. If you're in need of cluster and high performance, we have the storage for you. Archive for long-term storage, right? Storage gateway to access your on-prem applications towards the cloud. If you have uh, terabytes and petabytes of storage on your on-prem, don't worry, we'll provide data transfer service with you. We'll provide the hardware, we will encrypt it and transfer it to our cloud. If you have more than 150 terabytes to petabytes as well, right? So this is the representation of it. But different use cases can be used on different industry-specific needs as well as the compute, right? So for Hadoop, for big data, for backup and archive storage, for your enterprise applications, for your analytics, for your OLTP transactional workloads, and for your DevOps, we have everything for you which you require for your storage, all right? So we have discussed compute network, but it's important for you to have governance. So it's not only that you have a very high performing server, but we need to secure and allow who can access what to your instances, right? So we have access control, we have compartments for you, we have policies for you to assign. For example, I'm the OCI admin, I'm the network admin, I am the database admin. So we have that for you. And we have a cost analysis dashboard so that our customers can really assess how much I've been spending for an hourly basis, from a daily basis, on a monthly basis, so you can have full access to that. The good thing with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, you don't have to worry about who's changing what, who's provisioning what. Everything has been audited for 365 days. We're the only cloud company that configured this by default. And it's the good thing with that, we don't charge you for that, unlike others, right? Monitoring, right? The next slides will be focused on monitoring and notifications. So when I say monitoring, you need to have a robust monitoring infrastructure so that you will achieve operational excellency for those IT operations admin here, right? So our product, which is called OMC, can basically monitor the whole IT infrastructure. It's not only the on-premise infrastructure. We can, of course, monitor the OCI. We can also monitor the other clouds as you wish. We just install the agent, right? And then it can only be already seen in the dashboard. And if you're in vacation, right? So this is what our customers are liking with our OMC. For example, they're in holiday like our the best beaches like Boracay and Palawan, right? So if the IT head or the operations head is in that vacation mode, he will just look in his iPad, no? iPad, iPhone, and Google Android phone that, okay, when I have installed the OMC in my mobile phone, I can already have the full visibility of all of my servers, right? So if everything is green, and then we're good, no? So this is just an example that there's a orange mark that the IT ops or the system admin needs to check, the alerts, etc. Right? So again, Filipinos, right? We believe that prevention is better than cure, right? So we need to have this OMC to at least forecast if our disk space is going full, right? So it's giving you the daily visibility and at least preventing those severity one or that can impact your business. No? So in a nutshell, we have discussed that the compute, the networking, and the block storage. But in summary, we offer you the most powerful instances. These are generation 2 servers Our cloud competitors are only offering you Gen 1. No? These are latest modern Generation 2. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't know that Oracle is not only a database company, we are also a hardware company. We bought Sun Microsystems. That's why you can see it here on the price perspective. We are 30 to 40% cheaper than our competitors out there because we are using our own hardware, right? So again, in summary, performance, the compute are most powerful, the networking, we don't have oversubscription in the network, and unlike other cloud providers, they are already complaining that oversubscription of network, the fastest, the NVMe storages that we have. So the pricing, again, I mentioned 30 to 40% cheaper. And in reliability, we are the only provider that provides you the complete SLA. When you say complete SLA, that covers availability, performance, and manageability. All right. So that is compute, and we're going to move on to our security in depth, right? So a lot of customers are asking, is it really safe to move our data to the cloud, right? So Oracle has been there for 40 plus years in the business, and our design is always security first, right? So we have worked hard to really comply, no? So, I have read all of these security audit pages, thousands of audit pages, right? So we are ensuring you that OCI or Oracle complies with compliance with global, government, industry, and regional compliance requirements. We cannot deploy this to our 400 customer. You have seen the slide of Karen, right? So we need to ensure that to avoid penalty on our side, we will ensure to you that your data is safe with us. And how do we secure it, right? From identity access, right? So all of the users that will log into OCI are audited real time, right? Who access what? Who log in what? Where is he? What's the IP address of it, right? And then we have the maximum security zone. Uh, a security zone, but which is hardened by default, right? You don't need to really, how do I set up my network? We have a maximum security zone that, okay, if I select this one, all of my network, all of my identity access, all of my servers and my databases will be hardened by default, right? So from the edge network, we have the web application firewall here. I have slide for that, right? Protecting your web servers from hacking. It's a very good product that we have. No, it's powered by our machine learning. That product Zen Edge, right? So I've discussed the maximum security zone, but again, another differentiator that I would like to highlight. Now, in our instance, we have the autonomous Linux. Search it, Google it. Oracle Autonomous Linux, fully compatible with Red Hat Enterprise Linux, right? It's self-patching, self-securing, right? You have not heard of that, right? It's like a Tesla car, which is self-driving. Later on, I will discuss that more on our database, but this is a very amazing product that we have for really eliminating the risk on your security. And then, of course, we have the databases. Our databases in the cloud are encrypted by default. The TDE, transparent data encryption, is enabled by default. Another differentiator, we're the only cloud company that offer Oracle data safe to your Oracle databases so that you can audit what are the high risks, what are the medium risks, what are the low risks on your database. It's really helping those DBA to really ensure that my data or my configuration is safe. Now, after we deployed everything, we need the CloudGuard, right? CloudGuard is your audit platform that can check, okay, did I harden my firewalls? Did I harden my storage? Did I harden my database? This is an amazing product, CloudGuard. So remember that one, right? So I have discussed web application firewall. So ladies and gentlemen, we need to protect our web servers. So please, whenever you're deploying a web server out there during this pandemic, a lot of hackers, a lot of hackers are very busy. This is their peak moments, right? So you need to ensure that you have a web application firewall to protect from hackers to bad bots, protect it in the edge. Don't let it enter in your infrastructure. stop it in the edge already. The good thing with our web application firewall, it has already by default 250 rules to enable on the fly. My hackers, my logs showed me most are in Europe. No, I was shocked that we think that Russia and Chinese are the hackers, but my logs show it's more in Europe, France, UK, so a little bit of US, and then recently in Iran. So please stop the attacks at the edge. We have that product with you, which is the web application firewall. Okay, let's move on to our more amazing product. We have the complete cloud services with you. When we say complete, right, from developer, DevOps, you have heard of this technology. We have app dev as well, application development. We have the analytics and data management together. We have discussed a bit of our infrastructure, but we will discuss more of our hybrid cloud solution as well. And then, of course, I discussed the governance, security, and monitoring, observability. You need this to have a complete infrastructure that is well designed, well secured. No? Okay. The next slide is more on the Oracle hybrid cloud solutions, right? Hybrid cloud. This is our main agenda with our tech summit right now. So we are the only company that's providing you the true breed of hybrid cloud solutions out there, and you will see. Now, let's talk about VMware, right? So I know some of you are VMware fanatics and expert out there, right? So don't worry when you want to move your VMware infrastructure, your vSphere 6.5, we're able to do that, right? So nothing will change, but why we're offering this is because we're eliminating your infrastructure needs, right? Your servers, your networking, your security, leave everything to Oracle. We're offering you a complete VMware solution stack in our OCI, a 3 bare metal compute that can lift and shift your VMware workloads to our Oracle Cloud. No, it's very high performance. This is the server spec of it. Okay. Now, another differentiator of Oracle, we call it DRCC, Dedicated Region Cloud Customer, right? This is really the true cloud at cost. This is really the true solution where we're offering you the all of our public cloud stack in your data center, right? As you can look at, as you can see it here, right? Others are imitating us, right? Because AWS or Azure they are not selling hardware, right? We're offering you the complete solution. We're selling hardware as well, so that's why we provide you all of the cloud services in your own the data center region. You met your SLA. You met your performance management and availability. You met your security compliance certification. Not only that, you will enjoy all of our autonomous capabilities and technologies as well. The same architecture as designed in public cloud. Whatever you're using in OCI public cloud, will be using here in our DRCC. And this is the, this is the most important. Again, when you are, when you are working, when you have other cloud customer out there, you will have problems. Why? It's because they're only providing you the platform, but okay, who will manage the infrastructure, the hardware, the security, and blah blah blah, right, etc. And we are the only one that's removing the vendor complexity because we offer you the full stack of the true public cloud in your own data center. So that is DRCC. Okay, so ExaCC, right? So you might heard of this. It's been there for many years, right? We are offering you Exadata, the most powerful engineered system in the world, used by top governments, top banking, top different industry companies worldwide, right? So Exadata machine is basically, start from the base system up to full rack, depending on your need. But what is the differentiator here is that when I subscribe with ExaCC, I can already leverage all of our database features. All right. Not only that, all of the hardware Exadata machine innovations, the high performance of it from server to compute to network to storage, you will have everything. And the good thing, right? It's a subscription base. You only pay for whatever you use. For example, in a month, I will only use XCC with 4 OCPU, and that's it, right? You're not, it's helping the companies to at least I need to avail of this hardware to meet my performance, to my security, and at the same time helping companies save a lot of money, right? So that is XCC. Okay, so we move on, right? So we move on to our DevOps and application development, right? So you know, most of the DevOps are doing their traditional thing. I set up a VM. I install the Kubernetes or containers in my VM. That's not the proper way, right? So Oracle Cloud will have a VBCS, not Visual Basic. No? In the old good days, right? 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we are familiar with Visual Basic 6, PAX 4, PAX Base. I know Filipinos love that. But right now, we have in Oracle VBS, right? Visual Builder Studio to really, manage the full cycle of your DevOps, from planning to coding, from building and testing it before you deploy in production. The also good thing with this one is you can go back. No, if you, for example, deploy it in your production, you can go back to which version release. And having a Visual Builder Studio helps your team, work together. The application development team to work together. It has a team application development where we have a collaboration. Okay, Mark, this is my version. James, this is my version too. So you can collaborate each other, right? Mhm. Okay, hold on. So moving on to our DevOps, and you can see it here. You already have a visual builder for your managing your entire DevOps lifecycle. So, but the underlying in all of these DevOps are still running on our compute, whether it's a virtual machine or a bare metal, depending on your need. After the infrastructure, we will deploy it in cloud native. You can deploy our OKE, Oracle Kubernetes engine. I can have 2 nodes, 3 nodes in minutes time. It's really amazing. And then you can store registry. You're like a GitHub, like your GitHub, when you can just push and pull all of your YAML and your pods out there, so you can deploy all of your applications running on OKE. Of course, we have serverless functions like Hello World, the application developers out there, right? I can build my my application serverless. We call it FN functions as well. And these are the different programming language. These are the different developer tools. You're very familiar with GitHub. We have Eclipse for your Java, Java EE development, Ansible, Terraform, and Chef for our infrastructure as a code automation, right? So, and then where are you going to store your data, right? So we have the autonomous transaction processing, autonomous data warehouse, and we also have the MDS. I'll discuss in the few slides these products as well, right? So after you've deployed your DevOps, you need the monitoring. You can still use your open source Jenkins, to an equivalent of Visual Builder Studio, your Prometheus and Grafana for your monitoring of your DevOps infrastructure. So that is DevOps. Okay, so we move on to application development. Right? There are Java, Python, PHP programmer, .NET programmer. But right now, Oracle have an Apex. What is Apex? I can build applications 38x faster than the traditional, code development, right? I'm a Java practitioner last time, right? And then all of my commands have an equal variable in it. But right now, in a click of a button, I can build an application like this. Search it, Apex community. These are sample Apex application built on our Apex platform. So we have, for example, an IT care center, incident handling, logistics cloud suite, suppliers, SCM portal, everything you can do. There's so much applications that can be built on Apex. Okay. Not only that, if you are in mobile development, right? For example, like this, I'm building a HR demo application through my mobile. So the good thing is that Oracle has a visual builder. No, the Visual Builder Studio is more of DevOps, but this one is only Visual Builder. All right. Visual Builder intends to, you can drag and drop, no? Drag and drop. I need an icon. I need the label in your mobile development, not like the Java coding, HTML coding, right? So these are drag and drop already, where you can a low code that helps you build your mobile applications easily. Okay. Now that we have an application, of course, companies need digital assistant, right? One thing that I like in digital assistance is the banking bot, right? So maybe you have experienced it, that if your credit card, your yearly annual, what do you call that? Your renewal of your credit card, you need to pay your credit card. So that bot, I can request to, to offset, right? That banking penalty or whatever that is, right? So digital assistants help all of the applications, right? From HR to supply chain to financials, right? So these are the different digital assistant skills. I can be a like a pizza bot or a banking bot, a manufacturing bot, all right? So HR bot, there are a lot, right? And it can integrate with your, Facebook Messenger, with your Slack channel, your WhatsApp. So it's really cool. This technology that we have, digital assistants, really help businesses. Gone are the days that you need to hire thousands of service desks. And that's gone already. So you need the digital assistants to at least accommodate all of your customers' frequently asked questions or complaints, right? So after we have built all of the applications, we have the digital assistants. Another amazing tool that we have is the OIC, right? 70 pre-built adapters that you can connect from on-premise to the clouds. It's a great technology where you can connect your ERP applications, Oracle applications, SAP, our other ERP, Shopify for your e-commerce, CX for your customer service, HR, Workday. There are so many applications out there, and even the social media, right? And if your company is using robotics platform automation like UiPath or Automation Anywhere, we can integrate with that robotics platform automation as well. It supports REST, SOAP APIs, right? And then FTP for file-based, FBDI, file-based, and streaming, of course. So we have the product that if you are in need of application integration, the solution is OIC, right? So, okay. So we have a marketplace. Remember, marketplace is not only for Oracle products. Oracle marketplace have the Oracle products from e-business suites, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, Siebel, and WebLogic. The different operating systems that you want to use from SUSE, VMware, from Microsoft, the different applications out there. So meaning marketplace is not only for Oracle applications, Oracle platform. There are a lot of other partnership or applications that we can select on the fly and deploy it in OCI on the fly, right? Okay, so we have data management for you, right? So database, no? So we move from application development to data management, right? So all of us know that last time, oil is the most valuable asset. Now it's only the uh, um, data is the most valuable asset. So you need to put your data in the most secure database, right? So we have everything for you, right? We have the Oracle database VMs, Exadata, bare metals, right? And then we have the unique autonomous data warehouse and autonomous transaction processing, a database which is again, you have heard of the story, self-driving, self-securing, self-repairing, right? It's actually eliminating this top 10. No? So a database that can, scale up anytime, automatic, secure yourself, doing backups, scaling up, patching itself, right? Detection and resolution of problems, indexing, right? Automatic failover. No other company offers this. It's 99.95 SLA, and it's running by 24 by 7. We also have MDS, right? For those MySQL lovers out there, we have MDS. In others, they call it RDS, right? So The platform is really the data platform. This is the most comprehensive data platform that we have, right? So data integration from the data catalog and to the analysis of it, we have that. And our vision is to really help our customers to unlock these endless possibilities. We need to do that by we have Oracle Analytics, right? So a rich in data visualization to understand your business on a daily basis, right? So okay, so I'll be skipping out. We only have 5 minutes, but I just want to ensure you that on a competition perspective, this is the summary, right? That we are 74% cheaper than our competitors out there, better performance on HPC, and also better performance in compute and both storage, right? The pricing guaranteeing you 30 to 40% cheaper. Our why Oracle and why now? Others, you pay for support. In Oracle, we are free. We have a dedicated team that helps you from onboarding up to go live. We have free. As mentioned by Karen, we have the Oracle Leap services to really help you migrate your workloads easily towards cloud. Okay, so these are the happy customers that we have for almost years. Very glad to show you this. A financial services company that has loads of management suite running on OCI. Okay, and then the insurance company and insurance applications running also in OCI with the compute and database cloud service. We have a real property using high performance compute bare metal with their Linux KVM virtualization. A digital publishing company, e-learning platform. All of my children are using this one, right? An airline industry that is hosting their aircraft preventive maintenance. A logistics company, a complete data integration, data warehouse and analytics, right? A manufacturing company integrating their SAP together with our Oracle's customer experience using our OIC. A retail company using their warehouse management system with their API endpoints and Active Directory. Hosting our compute, FortiGate, OpenVPN, database, and web. An automotive company, imagine. A financial company hosting their ERP in our cloud, right? Right. So these are the happy customer as what you have seen with Karen, 400K customers. The IDCS report, we are number one, no? Customer satisfaction in terms of IaaS last year, and it's growing. So why OCI, right? So why OCI? These are the top 10 benefits. I have discussed this a bit, but we are guaranteeing you that you will achieve this tremendous business benefit from business and technical. We will provide this to you. Okay, so what's next? Oracle Training and University. This is free as of now. We'll provide you the links. Leverage this from Explorer to Foundation to Professional. It's free to learn. These are the helpful links. No, so these are the helpful links that we have for you. So you don't where can I find the compliance? Where I can look for the startup? Where's the differentiator with OCI between AWS? Right. The pricing is also here. Everything is here. All right. So that ends my presentation. Thank you very much. If we